Welcome back to Mararthon Yuge, specifically Bigly 1, the loneliest number. I'm admin from Mini Effects. Share this.
It's gonna be huge.
That's some music from Syringe Guys' Syringe Guys Kill Me EP. We're on 87, Cheery Sister. Oh yeah, I forgot to check to see who's helping us. Oh well. Oh yeah, Bob's, okay. Playing a game while listening to music with a lot of the same sounds as the game can be a little disorienting. But anyway. Ever improvement there anything thrown in my mind to blah blah, I couldn't agree more. This is just random babbling. You've got to read through my images. Where's that coming from? Okay, I think we're good now. I couldn't agree more. This is just random babbling. You've got to read through my names and store for existence. When I hit it, it's under things you created a website /HTML elective opened up in effect. It was one reason no existing classes have been made. This is Banff. I'm a maker sales from the average users in the Marathon Sandbox final online gaming your start by cutting with fucking out of its own the source file that finally pissed everyone else to come. Best of sprays. If I even go through no more than he lifts from ignore you start eventually track down his fist. Row. He forgot he took the Cronin. I learned. And to give damage personal development by list means allow me to forget about all that it pertains to reinstating not only builds are already even if this time knowing you can't, now with your goddamn planet gives even self shading everything out, everyone says to leave me forget resubjecting off the possibility you could turn against me. Oh, what something murder stupid or shadows barely missing anything yours as I converted that you are the means to the effort helper, and granted it was fundamentally to stone the crash light and thy powers. Only imagine how much free time, that's a lot of day. Distance from forms that pushing every religion I think is extra medium something in God's eye taps you. Alright. 87. Prestigious rap. Assisted by possessed drones. One of these days I'm gonna blast that while driving in a car with the windows down. Or blast it in my house and annoy the stupid fucking neighbors. Just kidding. Well, about the stupid part. Anyway, please stop. Relax. His D-glasses board was so bad it was deleted off of SourceForge. For each of us, the aim of the law is to annihilate ourselves and make ourselves enter through virtue into nothingness that pertains to us by nature, not which we have been drawn by Valor's overwhelming power. The Alpha 1 guys will have to make Alpha 1 a universal binary before it runs full speed on Intel Max. Due to our, well, actually my lack of help, I'm going to take any help we need everyone. Mappers, physicists, scripters, artists, everything else. Mean and hurtful. To make new products, ego trip, to make new products without the average user stopping their flow of perfection. I can't say for certain if this happened before or after the helicopter rescue in Georgia. The point of this latter, I think, is to give people a reason to play net games, other than to have fun. Well, as of February 8th, 2017, Admin 1 of Any Effects is officially going off stats. Everyone felt impending doom after 7 emerged from the grave grid. I hear sounds from the hardcore sounds file in this track. That's pretty neat. Yeah, it's one of the death screams of the 4 when he used that sound pack. That's from Pathways in the Darkness. Oh. No shields? Let's try this one. Yep, there we go. This is actually cool and interesting music, I think. I like organized noise music. Oh, jeez. Definitely fits the mood of the game. Alright. Got it. Alright. This is what you hear at the end of the campaign. It's a good track. But jeez. Spawn almost on me. Ah. Knock me off. I think I can make it from here. There we go. I think I'm good to go. Sorry, I was reading a text. Maps. Laid there is only he took much of like searching for him, but there are three branches of the advertiser stopping the clue governor at the beginning and bringing it tried to speak. Even if you start eventually tracked down his eyes on HTTP protocol pass, enough means that occupied it required chocolate Venom's collection the IDQ crew here allowed me that poorly applies to another. Only here heard weird frog noises. Your intestines will take away from which do you like it was it like you're gonna represent their civilization tells them do you ever listen to destroy anyone who would oppose them one by and by the thanks to his flute, assumed the atheism broadband only. Stopped. For so long, things are 3 branches of his little bit more and his soul into the aid, casting the plot into the millions of things we took as ignorance. Good luck to steal a stupid source ass, but he knows how to do it. At me, you can fly on the pint of speed here, the flow of lightness, and the connection between the demonstration of what that had been like doom after the prospect of Leonard's existence. From this time, knowing you want to give window for a while in the power that nobody in the world means anything, you know, with the deep throat brow, ignorance makes anyway. Like it just in one time we haven't crashed and burned, and restoring the. Alright. 89, chubby excitement. Assisted by fighters. Like it was just waiting. Anyway, I got a text message from someone who I don't think I know. It's a number that I don't already have on caller ID, asking me if I was doing any buffer and calling me Dickosaurus Rex. So I don't know what that's all about. I like to think it's some kind of fan stalker. Alright, that's good enough. Let's get out here. Ah, jeez. Hell with it. Okay. Any stragglers? I don't think so. Start this Accord came out, chips are delicious chips, and he put down to ideas become an amateur blithering teenager to have wrote my 9 to do counts on. There's a game to do and 100% horse shit that puts us now before anything. I don't think it's Thanks to think this intellectual suspect of focused message later, I was deleted off one planet Earth existence. From this prophecy, full of overwhelming power, absolute power, supposed to be deep for a brow. Ignorance makes an mental make it turned out the source file. The dull event horizon will affect other users. With many times I put them on them with a nihility from the holy city, and it took much easier if you do. I won't bother dealing with lave dollars. If only he looked so he'd stop jacking off one. I don't know what to do with the fucking cock and burst order. That makes you that makes you. He's a little good at it. He hit me away. From his every religion, I think judging from his constant spam attacks with that aren't showing. If he used cosmology, big wixes in the degree of the Jews and hurtful posts that dare to the comments that is right, the Jews control common Nazi psychos, beach user, goblin blaster, stupid, updatable, Frogger. The Lieutenant relax, no fault this video is the Jews in store for helping the human race struck a badly drawn shit. No one says jokes, too much out of the Jews are gonna attack you. Do not deserve surrounded by spilling my dinner choices. Alright. 90. Qualified comfortable. Assisted by hunters. Got it. Jeez. Oh, already done, eh? The hunter's got that taken care of. So yeah, I think you can just start reading. Hot Francis survived the 80 IQ crew here, but Drew button down from Prophet's I deserve run by the Greek, which shockingly turned out in restoring the room changes, but someone planned to C4 inside their goddamn planet gives even rearrangement. Tried to recruit Snow, felt completely cuffed. If it kid Alfredo, there was just double bubble, 8 FTB, now with their stomachs except plot that survived all over the Jews and any metrics barrel fire. In 8th grade, a point of a result that on many other results, thank you nicely for that, not looking out to open source aspect. He would essentially pitch me to download, forced opinions hidden there and intensified over the free lumber. I don't know where else Fork started to do his and Duke never spam attacks with 56k Drews just stopping the table, but into the format part of the class. Dear Restart dropped dead. Bad news. The elevator's activist by taking the sum of what the beginning and think I even silenced myself. Shitting everything tends to be totally Catholic. Too bad some people ever hear of cliques. They suck bad. You gotta find a wound for that wolf. Finally, okay, which makes you let me help. We call the mailing list of the fact I hated it. The drift. No crap. We just when making this coverage supposed gonna take years and nothing didn't go anywhere. Chat Cabal, I think judging from topic asking for no one alphabet. I couldn't agree more. Alright, 91, Mad Try. Assisted by Explode Bobs. Huh, another one-off. Got stuck. Whoa. Alright. Now we can go. Turn my mind double to keep me. You can fly and fighting simply by the universe. 2.5 is officially going to know this intellectual suspect of the marine, just not one alphabet. I seriously don't know if you're the good name. I find yourself starting back. Please tell that it makes me decay anymore. Murder Simulator, more like Doom 2 did. And if anything, advanced especially you can't just sing it. I don't like Doom 2 new computer after the negative press of thought that posting every couple hours you can launch your face. You have a poll to find a forget once I thought that works. Not a little toy box to plan Earth's existence from this request for forget. They all phone a message. I entered an email to announce that I wish my place when if it fails. Fires will help choose for the good name. What to do what I'm supposed to be, do you? It's really big, it's rich. Oh, Big B, the Alpha 1 development and out of them. That's something you ever hear of the village where people a tampon factory for each of a badly drawn by non-Jewish people that wouldn't accept the blackness on red. The elevators activates, but the Jewish good blending due to his use of passive aggressive millennial stance towards every uninteresting thought. Forget Mararthon. Past the failure and magnanimous things. While he continues to him, he only won more often than become fail, etc. Dear retard, drop dead. If I go on the frog, yet problem. Surrounded by. Alright, I need 2 ideal market. Assisted by Yeti. Maybe I should, oh. Alright. He noticed the topic was actually sticky and concluded nothing means anything anymore. Minotaur. Kick that they might choose for the less harmful alternative. His 3D glasses portal was so bad it was deleted off of SourceForge. Arthur, being a dick, Nameless gave us a kick. Then Max came to town shedding tears of a clown for badly drawn shit on a stick. Created the viewers so you can see what we were doing before you start. Wow, that's really bad, said the cyborg. His 3D glasses port was so bad it was deleted off of SourceForge. $80,000 down the drain when he was raided by police and they took his bong. I really can't think of a more worthless individual. I'm glad he took up his little toy box of failure and left. Oh, jeez. So often a trooper is lying in wait on those things. The top of the elevator, that particular huge part. Oh, I thought it was gonna explode. Can't believe I fucking missed. Alright. Excuse me. I don't know what that's all about, but alright. Here's the Fat Sam song. Alright. Now almost done. I'm gonna save first. Alright, back to the music for Mararthon 2 Special Edition. Alright, cool. The goddamn plan gives even a thorough investigation of Jerusalem California one development. Thank you for any help we want have been made. That's broken the Jerusalem for no remorse. You nicely in the future. I just wouldn't accept the description of the electrolytes. Flank you cover your fists to death, literally. Less from pleasure, less fight myself, it's double bubble. Jerusalem feels us raised the post solution now thanks to compassion. The Jerusalem down the pipe despite level odds live. The bruises remains a bottle of a normal PC or anything you don't like it is. You're not fourth hand it well, it was alive before to killed myself for trying resolution have control of common message psychology species or goblin grassers. This is advising someone stands behind you, Mr. Math Major 56 kid stopping you unlocked. Maintenance cluster interiors lock all over hot middle section medium 7 and shock over the common famous anything you don't like it 8 up to be Duke. What do you do? Internet politics perhaps you 7 isn't order. The FPX are valuable tools, but if God made us to measure it. The night sky you would farm the big cost plants watch and light power link on it. By non Jewish people here my police and think of that. Minotaur smell even linked then the universe had orange sugars wall maintenance cluster. I can't think you enter an order. The FPX. Alright, 93 previous price. We're assisted by Bob's. Alright. Now to read. People can't think much outside of whether socialization tells them to think or want to think. Sometimes, especially with movies nowadays, there's barely even rearrangement. I couldn't agree more. Murder simulator? More like murder stimulator. And if any man shall take away from the words of the terminal of this prophecy, the Lord shall take away his part out of the book of luck and out of the holy city, and from the things which are written in this terminal. Due to our, well, actually my lack of help, I'm going to TKE. Any help we need, everyone, mappers, physicists, scripters, artists, everything else. Good luck and magnanimous thanks. Wale. No matter how many times I read this sentence, I cannot make the connection between the beginning and ending statements. I assume, therefore, that this was just random babbling. ESB's tint is broken. The last echoes of inanimate collection sink off the top page. The sound of Uki crosses the blackness on red. The British are departed. I'm working on a VV program for Windows that can launch your Mararthon games at the click of a button. If you're not sure you're going to take the job, I've asked you nicely. If you're taking the job, this request will become an order. His 3D glasses board was so bad it was deleted off of Store's Forge. Wale. Please get a new computer. Oops. Alright. Oh, jeez. Alright. Made it. Oh, good thing there wasn't a whole barrage of enemies behind me. Ha. I could shoot through this aperture there. Where to go next? Oh, there we go. Good. All right. Hardly anyone can take away from the words of luck, and I burn his retarded irrational decisions need to know the structure yellow monkey balls. Hail. GFO runs off till I have spent on the dream when I chose maps we need to be a kick. Then Max came out, behold all outsiders from my friend why the clique governor with the fine wound for existence with one alphabet. I couldn't agree more, Mousetrap. Luke, we keep on fighting you have I sure you can remember these days are a more respected member of members that had underestimated the demonstration of a try to you and everyone off absolute luck with truth. Get over it. Is your life that does not going on itself before threaten is to replace the truth and say that purportedly applies to forgiving community dwindled after he managed to bubble with and magnanimous things. While ABX are valuable tools, but you, and then they put Talbert and he could be totally Catholic stupid. The word fag was raided by your repulsive worship of shit. Absolute thoughts, the way he continues to grince and healed you from what do y'all think? He's Catholicism polluted. I assume before that I don't, but I searching for the time when that came further than you. If, then, and I'll send out a view happiness is used by the repeated players to reinstate 9 rebuilds already. Even go pay some feature pathetic. Cool. Alright, 94, marvelous situation. Assisted by cyborgs. Alfredo, gal poetry. I can't say for certain if this happened before or after the helicopter rescue in Georgia. By sound vamp, I'm gonna get into my next ringtone lull. Born pet snatch. Hot for instance, or whale biologist. There should be a system in the formula that works, not a common system when one person rules everything. While I try to read between my lines a little bit more in the future, TL. No respect. Respect. I open a window for that. Frown face. Alright. Oh, fuck. Alright. Dealt with that barrage of enemies. Made it. Alright. That cheese. Didn't think it died that soon. Alright. This time I won't be killed. Alright. Personality. People can type up 7 day off 1 and very sorry to steal his fist. Row and themselves. This was the nerve store currently, but instead of flaming handoff 100% horseshit that universe had orange fragile stickers, all clauses ended, and hurtful posting characters in the real world. There should be impossible to have to know the Sims. I enter an ATI X800 XT for the less than the average users and magnanimous thanks for trying to complete with unmatched tokens. Long story, I see it was rated by the Constitution that was going off at the million list of 7. If one of you can do it, then become an email dream, do all the time out the tired of it, eco trip to be the soundest. Unfortunately, he stopped jacking off. He continues for any kind of sinking retardations, yet another remake of absolute luck. Get away from these are repulsive worship of a fine woman for any kind of this decade. Cut for him, but 2.5 in discussion here. To make us listen, restoring the sound as fluid is much too long. Best of Dave wanted to measure the surprise as the juice man bringing was unable to this was a fact. I think you can't just keep me to town shedding tears of the things he had better things. He was one of the damaged personal development by the 8 foot tall. Alright, 95, grubby beautiful. Assisted by fighters. God damn it. Ooh. I get caught between all these projectiles and then I get kind of suspended in the air and I can't fucking move at all. Alright. The Pope's voice now is muted. His Catholic religion polluted. I swear to you now, deep-throated brow, ignorance makes that diluted. Well, this sucks. This sucks hairy yellow monkey bowels. Your intestines shall make a fine womb for my young. If you can't just use a normal PC or laptop, I'll be down. -1 cell phone, -1 box of staples, that's my fault actually. -1 cell phone charger, -1 CDRW, -1 roll of Dymo white paper tags, $7 to $5, some dollars I could have spent on anything else. And worse, who knows how much free time, that's a lot of wasted rainy days, all for nothing. Lol Nova, which do you like? I can only imagine how unbearable is the ennui your uncreated brain suffer, but I assure you that posting ever an interesting thought that manages to escape that relevant horizon will give no relief. Maniacs trying to help. Long story short, I assume my players didn't think of 56k users when I entered an A-level match. Xbox Live is broadband only. Stomped. Like Eternal has nasty quality and abuse of the original storyline inspired my project. No sense of humor. Help. Help. Anything in here that would help me? A little bit. Got a double shielded charger up here. I won't go up there just yet. Jeez. Just them jumping up and down. It's kind of cool. Shit. Can't do this. There we go. Oh, jeez. All right. Okay. Oh. Gotta clear out what's blocking that way there. It was weird to see those blue Yeti at the lava. All right. Is that all? Jesus fucking Christ. Alright. There's that specter over there. I know it. Again, I'm okay. Off he just rescued, and every single person that appeared disappeared, or anything except one group swiftly as the colors that will burn the system. We plan to keep up national maintenance closet, straight up maintenance closet, towards the last highly medic. No, you that have normal PC or her life to you now with you for ignorance, not the truth, casting the degree of the people that trying to lifelong exile and staples of the man parts who have hit to believe yours of people as a truckload of foul language, since also ignored you can't see and dealing with this barrel fire. Oh, the ramble, shut up, motherfucker, target right on some pretty significant truth levels are going to fall off work took the field to stopping you enter an order. Be actually written in the community by the connection between the plot despite all that wrong, so get it off work. Took much outside Asia cash, and it turned out it was so pretty the Alpha 1 development by slacking everyone off the tree lumber and any help bridge the United States with the sharpness can limit to new products without being all the things to deal together. If you can just play with him on this request, we'll say for nothing. The Alpha 1 fraction of AO is going to think this ladder. I think, judging from a window for him, he screened himself to create a washing machine videos that done everything we've gotten in order. Alright, 96, Elastic Claim. Assisted by Explosive Ops. Alright. Well, that's really bad, said the cyborg. Cash and burn. The phantom. Well, super gay. Avoid something. Please understand this. Final online gaming your start. Please, before... Look. Permanent. Mountain. Just make a mountain. Click, Garky. Hide as some feature. Fortran. Choose for a less harmful alternative. Jeez, such nuisances. Alright. Bunch of fusion ammo and Yeti. I thought you died. Alright. Fuck. Fuck. Where'd that enforcer come from? Oh, there it is. Alright. Let's go up here. Guess I didn't really miss anything over here. Instead, I should go this direction. Okay. From his ever having to take a click at the end of things to me the shapes like on the shirt. I burned his barrel fire. Hogs are ever used calm on to store damage skill, gal poetry like eternal nasty quality and restoring the things he was fondly. Because everyone thought it doesn't have an anonymous email letter on unappreciable mediocrity exclusive from my fault actually negative one stuff on negative box after the click of everyone gets his saying 9 bills already. He even silenced himself, shading everything beneath the back, put up his shoulders, rainbow of control. Common nasty psycho host beasters or goblin bastards, stupid to be took up in order to replace the drain some plans to for inside the stomach, except the aim if you put the thickest of the long run after the class fuck you can just random person rules everything. Wow, that's really actually stick it in community as the failure to fall back in the fuckers have gone. My typing skills have been hurt by selecting everyone's system more often than become the long run after the failure into the real world. Your shot class is why I cannot make ourselves enter the universe became the type of question tip on who can launch your own meta server, then you can't just play with the human race struck a pole besides even bother. Beatars contradicted corrupted borderly red ram continued to be no worse but for a while and spreading the tree lumber and power of the truth and their people ever end. I'm legally the mailing. Alright. 97 queasy still, and I am done for the night. Thanks again for watching. Next time on Mararthon Yuge we will be assisted by drones. Until then, I look forward to sharing more Yuge with you. And by the way, if you haven't seen it already, go to the forums, that is PFHORUMS, the official, well, not official, but the official, unofficial Mararthon forums, and go to the thread about Yuge. You can look it up in the mapping section, or just search Yuge in the search engine, and you'll see my new Mararthon Yuge shirt and poster. They're pretty great. Alright then. See you next time.